Hey y'all, what's up? I'm in Atlanta and y'all gonna have to forgive me. I'm so getting more consistent with YouTube and I have to look at the camera hole as opposed to my face. But who don't like looking at their own face? But I guess it comes off weird when y'all look at it. So I don't know. I wish YouTubers would do videos on how to fucking. Oop, jeez Louise, I cursed in the first minute. Okay. My YouTube is monetized now, so I gotta learn. Um, I'm gonna have to learn how to do better and not cursing. This is gonna be very, very hard. Y'all need to help me. Throw something in the comments. I don't know. I need another YouTuber to just maybe we should just sit and do a whole YouTube together and they should just be like, see, that's where you went wrong. Because I know some YouTubers told me in the first couple minutes, just keep the swearing to it. None. So I gotta get with it. But I have, y'all know I don't work with a lot of producers, or at least that's not my vibe. Anybody that's belly gang, y'all know it's not like I'm bougie or whatever. That's the tea. That's the rumor, but ain't nobody bougie or nothing like that. I'm just a real songwriter. I'm a real music creator. I'm a real producer. I really, really am a little weirdo when it comes to music. I went to music school in high school. I'm a classically trained music head. What do you call it? A connoisseur, like a wine connoisseur. I'm a wine connoisseur. But I'm also a music connoisseur. I just love good music. So I'm just not I'm probably gonna say something what some people think is ignorant every time. I'm gonna give that to y'all, but I gotta be conscious. I'm just real conscious in my creative process. So, you know, this is a little freestyle. I'm really nervous about putting it on the Cold Blooded mixtape, cause y'all know I'm doing mixtapes until I get signed. That's the goal. Mixtapes till we get signed. And I really been wanting to go light lately. Shout out to Toab Tina and Fat Man Scoop. They got this dope ass challenge going on right now. And I dead ass, jeez, I'm trying to work on my words. Well, I seriously would like to do it. So, because I'm getting more comfortable with the TikTok and stuff. I have not gotten late since I was so young. I tried to do it the other day in front of my team and I killed it. So, but anywho, let's just get into it. I was trying to just talk until we got a couple people in the room. This is a live, and I want to get back into doing that more. So, you know. But he sent me this beat and Cold Blooded, the mixtape, the next mixtape, the project I'm working on. I'm in a different place. I know when artists say that it sounds so cliche. In reality, however, in my reality, I'm really in a different place from when I started. And I'm really hard. Sorry about that, but I wasn't going to stop the live. I got a call from security. So that's a checkup call. They're going to do that randomly anyway because y'all see I'm by myself right now. And I'm normally never by myself, but everybody can't always babysit me. And I don't need babysitting. Anyway, what was we saying? Okay, so the Cold Blooded mixtape is for real. I feel cold blooded, the whole industry, the whole business of it. The business of it has made me cold. It just isn't, or I'm still hot, I'm still warm, I'm still hungry, but it's shown me that I have to be able to put on an armor that's cold, that's numb, and that just knows when to turn things off, turn it back on. It's strange. Everything has changed. Everything. The people that I first read these lyrics out to, or my songbooks out to, or freestyled in front of, none of them are my friends anymore. And I don't have the same boyfriend anymore. Um, Even when I thought that I was gaining, a relationship with my mother because I was on the radio and the music was doing good, because I'm on the radio and the music is doing good. lost that too, just as quick as I got it, because it wasn't authentic. And I remember calling Ski Money often and be like, hey, they just invited me to Christmas dinner for the first time in years, or she gave me a hug, or whatever. She seems like she wants to talk to me, talking about referring to my biological mother. And it just fell apart like it always does. So that didn't last for very long. And it's cool. It's just I'm learning that the cards that I were dealt, they were dealt for the right reason. The promises that God has promised me as it relates to my craft, and the gift that He gave me, my voice and my writing, He's gonna keep His promise. He's a God that keeps His promise. Is there gonna be work? Yeah, that's why I gotta work. Do I know how long this process is gonna take, or when somebody's gonna pick me up as a signed songwriter or a signed artist? We don't know, but I know, like, um a good friend of mine, or a good associate of mine out in Los Angeles, and he's a celebrity that I think is taking a real hard hit right now. But shout out to him, Gio. He told me to just remember God's promises. And at first I was like, thank you for even reaching out to me. And he was like, nah, all that's cool. I'm glad that you have gratitude, but it would make me feel better if you just promise me you're going to remember that. Remember God's promises. I broke down crying when I read that DM from Gio, because I know what Gio's going through. He's got sex allegations, and colleagues just that don't believe in him anymore, and being a part of an entity that's still moving, growing, and excelling without him um can be challenging, because it transcends to the world that he no longer is excelling, because the goals of that entity that he was once with, they're meeting their goals. But no one asks what was his goals, or whatever. But I'm damn sure people are probably trying to get in the way right now because of all the press. And only thing I will say to that, with the whole thing with him and, Jason Lee and stuff, is just, we all are human. And when it comes to the canceling people and stuff, I will always be I love Jason. Like, I love he's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. And he always says that he doesn't like cancel culture, because he wants to be able to give people a room for healing and an opportunity to redeem themselves with their actions, by doing things differently, by being remorseful. And, I agree with that. And I support them both. And I hate the way that stuff turned out. Okay, so I didn't know we were going to get into all of that today, but I think that's dope, because that's what my YouTube channel is for, and I need to be more vocal, because I do have other thoughts and dispositions and opinions. I try to be careful with saying certain people's names, because it always ends up coming off bad, and then I get bad press, and I'm getting the blogs for something stupid, but, and not my music. But that's the nature of the game, and you learn with the plays you make, and you sustain with the money that you make. And I learned that from Jason. So yeah, you just gotta have your own bag and stand on that. If you could build your own little island, with your, like, I partnered up with a blog that wants to speak to us. Y'all know I make trap soul music. So I partnered up with the Bando Talk podcast. And that is not my face, that is not my voice, but their message is definitely my message. So I'm gonna ambassador their brand and push them and promote them, and ask that y'all please go to IG and follow the Bando Talk podcast, please. It's Bando Talk _podcast. Bando Talk _podcast, as a BANDOTALK underscore PODCAST. I can't, I don't got all the fancy stuff that all the big guys got yet to like put words and stuff everywhere, but whatever. So we've talked a hefty lot. I'm gonna just go ahead and get into the record that he sent. Cold Blooded is very much so about how I feel right now, you know. I'm one of the hottest in my fucking city. Had to leave my city just so I could get stuff done for myself. Because in my city, clearly the music is good, it's pushing. But I can't get my city to work with me with videos and stuff, or just giving certain big wigs money and them not doing what they're supposed to do. When at the end of the day, giving people money for stuff in the entertainment industry is a federal nightmare. Low dirt, okay? So, you know what I'm saying? And anybody in the industry understand what I mean when I say that. So I don't got to say nothing else. You know what I'm saying? It ain't supposed to be no payola, real talk. But we going to do that. And we not going to get no names. And we going to move forward. We going to excel. Simultaneously, it's so much to unpack when it comes to how these girls are getting ahead. And that doesn't mean that people are putting themselves on the table as payment, but that is what a lot of people are expecting. And the sad part for me is how you asking for my money and my, I don't know. And, you know, if the stuff is good, just say it's good. If it's not, just say it's not. I feel like, you know, a lot of this is penis power and it's being manipulated. And people are like, they may not even like you and want to sexually break you down. Like, they're using it in a different way. They're really mentally fucked up. And I'm sorry, I know I wasn't supposed to curse, but a lot of people in this industry are mentally fucked up. I've been reading the 48 Laws of Power. Shout out again to Jason, because that's one of the things he taught me to do. Like, he really had to rebuild. Fuck rebrand. Excuse me. I cuss. Forget rebrand, but he really had to rebuild completely as a person to survive in this industry, because it eats at you. That's what I'm gonna say. And that's funny. So speaking of the industry eating at you, that goes to this record. This record is called Messages by 910. I call him Big Boy Flash. But when you hear his record, it's gonna be like, it's 910. And I love that. I'm a New Yorker, but I be feeling like I got a little beat because I live down there. Ooh, ooh, how does everyone eat? I keep my integrity. Don't you picking up on me? I got to be what you need. Got to be blood on my hands, blood on my pants. It's too advanced. We was just friends, but I got to be what you need. I got the BBL head on my knees. Titties like the apple D's. A cups would make them see me. And all of the colors were green. They got PH and D's, but can't please the pussy. So I did the damage to me. Or is it he damaging me? Or is it us damaging B? BBL. Nah. Hey. That's what I mean. BBL head to my knees. Titties like the apple D's. The A cups would make them see me. And all of the colors were green. They got PH and D's, but can't please the pussy. So I did the damage to me. Or is it he damaging me? Or is it us damaging me? Tell me. Okay. tell me, mix this weed with this brandy. Keep that heat they demanding. Slim and D's in my panties. Get this shot on you. Wait. I'm really, really liking where we going with this. But that's what I mean. Cold-blooded gonna be different. Tell me. Mix this weed with this brandy. Keep that heat they demanding. Slim and D's in my panties. Get this shot on your candy. No, this. Wait. Do this. Don't you feel me? And the blogs they be talking. And they put to your shows they be clapping. But you still running shit like an athlete. These niggas don't understand me. So I'm gonna keep playing with this shit. I really like it, and I don't like the. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. This is how this shit goes. When I'm like writing music, I get a whole bunch of beats from like the producers I really, 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 really deal with closely, and I sit with them. Like I sit with them for a little while. So I sat with a few beats. I've written a few things, but for some reason this BBL here to my knees, titties like double D's, 8 cups women. It just keeps coming back. So I was going downstairs to get a pen to start my writing session, and I just started singing this in my head again. And I was like, I really don't even like this. I don't like this. Wasn't even nothing to do with Cold Blooded. Like if I go over some other stuff on Cold Blooded, it's not like this. It's very hard rap. I'm not singing, but I can't stop doing it. So I really hope that once I get it produced right, like ladies' verses and stuff I write and figure out how it's gonna sound, and I take it to the studio and record it and get it mixed and mastered properly and put it on the Cold-Blooded mixtape that it lays properly and that it does what it needs to do. Because I don't think this record is for me because I don't like it, and that's strange. All I like is I got to be what you need. Because I feel like a lot of time that's really how we feel in the industry. And I told you, Cold-Blooded wasn't going to be about no niggas. It's not for no niggas. A lot of it is saying, fuck these niggas, get your money. But a lot of it, too, is me talking about the energy from the locals, the energy from family not being family, friends not being friends. And just the industry just not being what you think. Because you think when you hear artists like Jasmine Sullivan or artists like Doja Cat, I don't know, even artists like Mulatto, you know, just great artists. Like they're artists. They're not rappers. They're not R&B stars. They're fucking artists. They really write. They really have ideas that they can actually captivate and bring to life without the big label or the big buck. And we have no clue what it took for them to get to that. I'm just seeing a little bit of it. Cold-Blooded is going to give you a small eye open to some of the stuff that I feel like I've been struggling with. And I'm not going to say nobody's name. I think I got one diss record to somebody. They're a rapper, and it definitely says their name. I'm not giving away that tea. I'm not going to give away that tea. But next year, as I go into discussing next year, I want to say lastly, because I'm not going to do no more of this one. Because if I get it right up here with y'all kind of going to have some entitlement or something. So I don't like that. I want to get back in my bag to myself. But I do want to say that with this next project or whatever, yeah, I didn't say his name. I'm not going to say his name. Right, that's what I want to say. So, I got a word from God the other day. And it said, I want you to Google Mooney Long's age. Money Long. Google her age. And I really, 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 really like her. She's like Artists nowadays don't even close their eyes anymore when they get on stage or when they're delivering these records, because they're not real. Not even that somebody's writing them, they're not even writing them with the intent to bring impact. They just spitting out shit to hurry up or whatever. It's just not. It's just a difference between Chuck Berry and Chucky. Like, it's the big difference between the bedazzled horror and the real depression that comes through music, the real pain that comes through music, the real healing that music brings. It's a difference. It's a difference between, dancing in a club to a #1 record to crying in a club to a record that probably ain't even on the Billboard. But it's on the radio and it's around, whatever. Anywho, I don't know. It's just a big difference. Needless to say, I got the word and I was like, all right, God, I don't feel like doing this right now. I'll do this tomorrow. I'll do it later. He said, no, I told you do it now. You ain't got no memory. You're not going to remember. So I did it. And turns out, because, she broke last year. That record broke last year. We're in a new year. It's spilling over into this year. It's spilling over into her opportunities for this year. So I said, how old is she? And it said 33. 3 is my spirit number. And I'm in my, mid to late 20s. And I be having all types of ideas, y'all. I be having all types of, I hear a lot of different voices all the time. I can hear all the voices. I read all the comments. I see everything. I hear everything. I know all the rumors. I know what niggas think about me. And I know whether they think it and it's true or if they think it if it's fake. And I'm going to just say it's building me. It's building me. 3 is actually my spirit number. And I receive you, God, and I hear you, God. And I will keep building this content and creating my platform and just giving these labels something to invest in when they're ready. And that's it. Because this shit is going to be hot. Should I wonder, should I give y'all a taste of some rap? It's not that I love my voice and stuff like that, and I love singing songs. I just, again, the best artists have a lot of anger and a lot of depression, and they're just very dark. It's the truth, but bitch is dark as fuck. So that's when I could fucking talk my shit. And y'all gotta remember there was a time when I really had cancer and I couldn't sing, I couldn't talk, I had a tube in my neck. What do you think I was doing? I'm trying to see, because I do want to finish with a little rap at a tip. And I'm telling you, I'm popping my shit. I'm popping my shit. Oh, this one is dope. I'm going to war with my mom. I'm going to war with my mom. I can't give y'all that. Hold on. Page is sticking together. I just be writing, and I don't really have no thing. I really love this one, though. Because I can't give y'all the beat to this one. It's just too much to maneuver to try to do it. I'll send emails through the phone. As long as everyone eats. But that's not what I wanted to sing. See, I want to pop some shit. Oh, no, that's singing. In a police might go. Hello, police might go. Only thing I know, it's go. I want your niggas to win. Nah, I'm not giving y'all my raps. Actually, I'm through. I'm good. I'm not gonna give it that. Yeah, I see why they scared of me. Why they doing what they doing, but it's okay. I wish them the best of luck. All dinosaurs extinct. You know what I'm saying? No dinosaur lasts around here, so y'all want to keep acting like dinosaurs, go ahead. It's heart attacks, it's shootouts, it's all types of shit. Shame. Like, and I'm gonna say this last too, and I don't really give a fuck. Like, I remember when Young Dorf did an interview, because a lot of y'all know that I follow Young Dorf. Belly Gang knows for a fact. Go back in all my interviews. I have constantly said, you know, it's Young Dorf, it's Gucci Man, and then everybody else. QC, Tensa, I mean, just everybody else, anybody else. And that's culturally, that's here. That has to do with here. Because when you start talking about these labels and stuff, I'm learning, because I spoke to a lot of people. Shout out to Woo Little Mo's manager, Dex Diamond, Chris Gotti, Street Noise in Detroit, Big 50, Loose Cannon, all these people. Ooh, right. I got some, I'm going to be doing some scamming segments. It's going to be very brave, but I'm going to be doing some scamming segments. So y'all watch out. People that have tried to scam me, I'm not letting y'all get out. I'm not doing that shit. Because you know what? I've been in the game a long time, but I've been in the game as Bellie Bando under this new name and branding for 3 years now. So whatever y'all not going to do, y'all not going to do. Whatever y'all going to do, y'all going to do. So at this point, it's too late in the game for niggas think they can scam a nigga out of thousands of dollars. So I'm definitely going to put the word out on these niggas. I don't give a fuck how a nigga feel about it. Then what else? Niggas robbing people for blue checks. I really want to go ahead and put that out. I'm getting so off tangent. Let's just go. I just want to pop shit. I got shit to pop. And I've been real quiet and been doing the industry etiquette thing. And I'm going to continue to be quiet about a lot. Simultaneously, you know, I don't want the master to think I'm smarter than him. Law number 1 of 48 laws of power. So it's something I'm working on. Nevertheless.